You know, every now and then people ask me to do these types of videos again. And to be fair, the main reason I stopped a while ago was because like nothing was happening ever. Where it was like, okay, here's like a worthless update TTR did. Let's talk about it. And that was about it. And it was on like repeat. But I mean, in the modern era, things actually are kind of happening. Another big reason I stopped doing videos like this is just because I stream somewhat regularly now, and anyone who like wants my opinion on the most recent news can just ask me on stream, link in description. LOL. But not everyone watches my streams who watch my YouTube, and people unknowingly can ask the same question on stream, but that's not really their fault when I haven't been providing a, go-to place for my opinions on recent news in the community. So, let me know if there's actually an interest in me doing more of these types of videos. For anyone who hasn't seen Evil News, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, I'm pretty sure. This basically was just a series where I talk about the latest news in the Toontown community, and it's not scripted or anything, it is just my base, raw reaction. With that being said, the production value will, I guess, slightly improve. I don't know what I'm using as the image right now, but I'm torn between Evil Alligator with the presenting screen as a base to basically show things that I'm referencing, or just like the Toontown tag game. I used this as a background for the video a long time ago. It's kind of a goofy background, but it's easy to put images on, so that's why I used it. So also let me know in the comments which one you prefer as a base for these types of videos. But anyway, let's get to the actual news itself. 10 years of Toontown Rewritten. Hooray! So amazing. So I'm up on the blog post where they're celebrating this. I feel like I have to play catch up a little bit here for anyone who doesn't know. So at Toonfest, this year, they did announce a new update called Hired Help, where it's basically, if I'm going to be honest, if everyone is going to be honest, and this is kind of the general reaction that the community has given this update, they're basically taking the final cogs of each facility, so like the factory, mint, etc., and turning them into a corporate clash style manager boss battle. Along with this, I believe they're increasing the merit gain across all of the facilities. I know at least for the back 9 they are. They also announced a new playground called Clear Coasts, but they've been very direct that this update is not coming out for a while, so I kind of feel like it's worthless to talk about at the current moment. Also, wait, I got the name wrong. It's not Hired Help, it's Under New Management. Wait, that's hysterical. Hired Help was a Corporate Clash comic from a little while ago. So, just to be ultra clear here, these are 2 separate updates. Yeah, they were announced at the same time, but they both seem to be estimated to release way apart from each other, which is weird. They kind of announced both of them at this year's Toonfest. Cart before the horse, but I don't know what else is new for TTR. There's a field office review video that I've been working on and off on for a while that's fully scripted, and it goes over my thoughts on the current state of TTR after Field Office is launched. And needless to say, I'm more negative about TTR's outlook than I was before Field Office's launch. And I bring up that seemingly random point out of nowhere because, for anyone who doesn't remember, I was very positive about the concepts that TTR gave regarding field offices. For anyone who doesn't remember, there's that one video, Field Offices Look Amazing. I think there's a factory ditching episode where I talk like really positively about how excited I am for field offices. And me being excited for field offices and the reality of how they actually turned out, kinda killed any, any hope for, good content, in Toontown Rewritten. I never got around to finishing the video just because I really didn't know if there was an interest. at this point in time after field offices have been out almost 2 years. Let me know in the comments if you want me to finish that video. It's not completely all negative. I really do feel like I gave field offices a fair review in that script. But yeah, that's my long-winded way of saying that really any new content that TTR announces in the conceptual stage, I am not excited for just because of how field offices ended up turning out. With that being said, here are the main things about under new management. COG facilities will provide easier promotions. We went over that. Facility options will be reduced, leaving only 2 facilities per COG HQ. That probably makes sense, considering there really was no reason for 4 options in Lawbot HQ. A bit silly. And a Sinister supervisor will oversee each facility. In terms of when this is supposed to release, Toontown Rewritten, I think, has been terrible at communicating that. Now, I was told by a lot of people, now this is offhand, no exact quotes, but a decent amount of people thought this was going to come out around Cartoonival this year, or in-game Toonfest. And this made a lot of sense to me. It's not just TTR's 10th anniversary, but we're far past, or at least a few months past, Toontown Online's 20th anniversary. There's also the fact that TTR's current version is 3.9, which implies that 4.0 is not that far behind. But all these things don't matter, because it seems that we are still, like I said, a fair amount of time away from this update. All the things I just laid out only add to the confusion of people thinking that this update is a lot sooner than it actually is. I can't even find the exact quote, and I've just went through a few of TTR's most recent blog posts. But the official statement that I was told about this is the update is slated for sometime during the 10th anniversary celebration of TTR, which lasts all year. Oh, okay, so we're like a year out from this. I've had a fair amount of people tell me that they thought the 10-year celebration of TTR was just this year's Cartoonival, because that makes sense. And I understand why Toontown is being vague about this, because yeah, directly saying, oh, hey, community, we're like a year away from the next big content update, isn't the most, well, fun thing to talk about. But they really should be more clear here, because even as I record this video, I'm not 100% sure if that's actually what they mean. I'm pretty sure they mean within 365 days of this September, but I don't know. I really don't. So, okay, first thing for 10 years of Toontown Rewritten is a new content update that just looks like a complete ripoff of the Clash Manager update, but just put on COG facility bosses and not unique instances like Corporate Clash does. And given the fact that the Clear Coast Playground seems to be a very long time away, that's all we're getting for 10 years of Toontown Rewritten. Going through the 10 years of Toontown Rewritten blog posts, there's some new Toonfest things, but let's be real, nobody cares about that. I really should also mention Toontown Retextured is apparently in development again, or still in development, but they announced this thing like 9 years ago, so there's no way they've been working on it for that long. So this project was effectively good as dead for the last few years. But hey, they're working on it again, and honestly, I don't know why they are working on this again. I've heard too many people whine about the objectively better gag panel they added, along with the quality of life features that Toontown has added, and this discourse alone drives me up a wall. But I won't go into that ramble right now. But anyways, yeah, Toontown Retextured is good. I just don't think a lot of TTR's core player base wants this. And I don't think TTR's core player base wants the Clash Manager ripoff update as well. There's honestly a pretty compelling question that is just, what does TTR's core player base want? And to that, I honestly don't really know. Maybe more field office types? There's always just saying keep the game exactly the same, but yeah, I'm talking about new content that their core player base would like. So yeah, for 10 years of TTR, that's what we got. Hooray! Also, I'm pretty sure Toontown Retextured isn't slated for, in the next, 365 days? God, that's a stupid way to phrase it. I think that about covers, their 10-year anniversary. I looked at their 10-year anniversary blog post, and wait, look at this. Developed 11 new expansions? What are they counting as an expansion? I don't even care to see what they're counting as an expansion here. New toon species, it doesn't count as expansion in my eyes. In my eyes, you gotta like expand the level cap or make something like actually new in an MMO that's meaningful to gameplay to count as expansion. This would mean Toontown Rewritten has had exactly one expansion in their history, aka the Field Office update. This went on longer than I thought it would, but let me know in the comments if you want Evil News to return. Let me know what you think of these upcoming TTR updates. And I believe that's it. Join the Discord if you want notifications when I make new videos or go live on Twitch. And I think that's it.